Shalom, Baruch How Bashem El Shai B'Shem Kokodash. Peace and giving all praises to our power, Yahweh Bashem El Shai B'Shem Kokodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the election, the first fruits, the choicest part, and whom the Lord hath the Wah, which is the mark of redemption, that shall inherit the kingdom on the first dominion, starting with the Ra'ashim, which are the elect men of the nation of Israel, which is your 144,000. Then, of course, you have a peaceable multitude, great peaceable multitude, part of the 1/3 that are no prophets that shall receive salvation as well. Shalom. Of course, giving double honors to our apostles and others of Great Millstone. If I forgot to say that, I'm the brother Mappa from the Great Millstone PLAINTABLES camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. I'm Lamadi Mike, coming with a wee lesson or lesson little. And as you can see, the story here, I'm currently within this, I believe they're sectioned off in different counties and such. So, PA and Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. You have it in Pennsylvania as a whole is lifting its whole mask mandate, but you still need to wear them in some places. That's what's being put out. But as we see, what's really going on is ever since they got rid of ever since they ended with the lifting of or the more increasing numbers of the whole receiving of the Sharat, people ended up just whether they have it or nay, as they lifted the mandate, so did people lift their masks off their faces. So I'm just gonna click one of the articles, pin live, see what's going on here. So this is Pennsylvania as a whole. Now you be able to go to different states and such, where some states already got rid of their different mandates and such concerning masks and stuff, and of course they have their various suggestion if you don't have the Sharat, please wear them. But now this lifts it, I believe, whether or not you even have an actual Sharat of the experimental drug within your body. So just going on, it says Pennsylvania mass order mandate tied to the whole pestilence outbreak is no longer in effect. The mass order is issued more than a year ago and expires today. Pennsylvania Acting Health Secretary Allison Beam said that the order would come to end on June the 28th, or when 70% of states adults have it fully, meaning both dosage of the Sharat, whichever comes first. So, as they're publishing, the date came before, so apparently they didn't meet their benchmark, their goal, What's your benchmark, just to define it, it's just a point of reference, it's just a standard guideline. Beam said the order would end on the 28th. The state is on pace, to get to their target of 70% of adults. At some point, about 75% of state adults have already had at least one of the dosages. Certain requirements of this experimental drug requires multiple dosages. Some, such as the Johnson & Johnson, only is one shot deal. But going on, it says in merely 60% of the 18 and over are have it fully, according to the state requirement, according to the Pennsylvania Health Department. Many businesses, including the different grocery stores, retailers, and restaurants, have dropped their requirements to wear in the past last week. So he already knows what's going about. So he's always been studying, everything that goes on anyway. So, as it's reading on, last month the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention has said that fully people that have the Sharat no longer need to wear the mask, including indoors. Pardon? Yeah, which that was a game changer. There's a lot of different places you would go into. Many people would just go in there, walk with the mask, and then take it off when they are apparently eating. A lot of places are different. The businesses, they didn't even say anything to you or nothing like that. All right. But of course, people comply just to, be respectful. Pardon. It says, are unvaccinated people to wear? Well, they advise that partially vaccinated are so-called pardon, people have to wear masks. The mask has largely become an honor system in the recent weeks. Still, this mask is the first time since April of 2020 that Pennsylvania has had any kind of state order people to wear masks or face covering in businesses or public places. Like me, I went in a place, went in the grocery stores, and on the first day, or actually the first weekend, that would be, and I seen some it was probably like Ephraimite with a mask, so I was like, all right, and then I just followed suit. While the mask order is no more, businesses, municipalities, and schools may require to mask and face covering. But I mean, pretty much, if you can see it, this whole thing, if you've been outside and such, most people, it's kind of like a thing that's more so like a so-called respect of whoever you're around. Just have people like, if a part, like, pretty much, like, I feel that put a culture, if a person you may feel isn't they comfortable with you having it off, people will put it on and such and so forth. Like, say, for example, if you're at work and such, there are certain jobs that so-called require you to wear it, but then you have people that are they wearing it, and these people, like, I've witnessed is people with high positions, and they're not even wearing it, and never even wore it. So I was just following suit. So yeah, you have certain, of course, places where it's still required, such as like hospitals, different medical centers and such. But I mean, when I end up seeing like different metal workers no wearing them, I just follow suit. So that's pretty much it. The news. This is Job chapter 33 and verse 14, and it reads, for the power speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not. And going into perceive, which means to see, from the Hebrew shawar, which also means to regard or observe. Okay. To watch. Okay. And the Lord is speaking in many ways. One of the major prophecies that I always think about is when the scriptures say peace and safety and sudden destruction. Okay, because pretty much what this whole thing is, unofficially, it kind of puts a spirit of an end of this whole thing, but it's still, apparently going about. They're talking about different various variants, which they use different Greek letters to identify now. So it says here, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh on upon them, as a travaileth of a woman with child, and they shall no escape." Okay, so they're not going to be able to escape. All right, at all. So right now, with the whole returning to a different normal. I mean, which was, like I said, psychologically, that definitely messes with you. I mean, you have it where people have already got accustomed to wearing a mask. You have people that still won't let it go, even if they even have it in their body. They still fear, But, a lot of these people, they don't have any faith at all. All right. The Lord was dealing with us the entire time. Okay. For the hopefully elect. And I believe that confidently. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 144. And this is verse 7. And it says, "Send thine hand from above, which the hand of the Lord is Yahweh Shai." All right. The hand of the Most High is, which the Most High's name is Yahweh Shai. All right. Send. All right. Or Shalach. All right. All right. Shalach Yad Yakah. All right. Which going to hand is Yad, and Yakah means talking about thigh. All right. Or your. Okay. Marum Pataza or Patazan. Yeah. Let me see. I'm not familiar with that word, which is from Pataza. So Patazania, which is rid me. That's how you pronounce it properly. All right, rid me and deliver me out of the great waters, from the hand of strange children. All right, and of course, liken men unto floods of men. Great waters, and we want to be delivered out from being literally drowned, or really being figuratively drowned by these people with their deceit and vanity, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. Right, in their right hand, where of course supposed to be of your righteousness, authority, is actually a right hand of falsehood. So it's really sinister. It's a really left hand, but Esau disguised it as if it's proper. All right, by of course using framing deceit, mischiefs by law, as the scriptures say, declaring unrighteous decrees and such. Okay, and mandating them and making people follow them, keeping them within fear, and making them they think about things, or consider things for themselves. You've been pretty much conditioned to just follow without questioning, and as E would say, trust the science. All right, and just don't do any research. It says, "I will sing a new song unto thee, O power, upon a pastry, slaki, and an instrument of which means pardon me, slaki is forgive or pardon, and instrument of 10 strings will I sing praise unto thee." Okay. It is he that giveth salvation unto kings, who delivered David his servant from the hurtful sword. Right, so it's of course Yahweh Shai that giveth salvation unto kings. We being what? So we are a nation of kings and priests. All right, that's what we're gonna do. All right, and that's what our forefathers were. All right, so the Lord, he delivered our the servant David, in times past, from the sword of his own people, sword of enemies round about. Also is going to do the same for us. All right, rid me and deliver me from the hand of the power of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. And it says it again, pretty much, right? That our sons may be as plants growing up in their youth. They're going to be nourished properly and going to grow up strong. that her daughters may be as cornerstone stones polished after the similar to of a palace, that her gardeners may be full according all manner of of store, that her sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our streets. So you could be prosperous. All right. It says that her oxen may be strong to labor, there that there be nay breaking in nor going out, that there be no complaining in her streets. Happy is that people that is in such case, yet happy is that people whose power is Yahweh Hashem Shai. So that's pretty much it what I got right now. Just continue to stay occupied within the prophecy. The Lord is doing a lot of things. Just because you may not look out and see something happening right directly in your neighborhood, Lord is doing things that's going to in the entire globe, bringing forth prophecy. So, don't, of course, get complacent and fall into the whole devices of this world, the whole imaginations that this world has. So, of course, giving a shalom to the elect, and all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone. Shalom until next time.